the name of this channel yet, but I'm Kyla Freeman.
And I'm Bernard Freeman.
And we wanted to document the journey we're going on with our 2.5-year-old daughter who was just recently diagnosed with type 1 diabetes.
Yeah, so I think the main purpose is just going to be to document our daily processes so family can see how it might seem scary, but it's really a nice, smooth process to help her navigate the most normal life possible.
So, do you want to talk about how we first knew?
Oh, for sure. You actually were able to spot it first, so I guess you can go into detail.
So, we first noticed probably about 3 to 4 weeks ago, or prior to diagnosis, when she started drinking a ton of water and drinking a ton of milk and going to the bathroom every 5 seconds. It felt like
an insane amount.
She had been going through diapers like it was nothing, where she was previously potty trained for the most part, and she would wake up in like huge sweats in the middle of the night, and we just kind of knew that something was wrong. We kind of maybe thought she was just being a toddler and just wanted to drink like we were drinking. Once we started noticing the concerns we had for her, we had actually already had her 2.5-year checkup scheduled and thought, okay, this is a great time to bring it up to the doctors. And you were actually at the appointment, so why don't you walk us through that?
Yeah, it was actually the best. Going to the doctors, having symptoms was the best day for it. We literally went in and she used the bathroom 6 times in an hour. And so every single time I kept telling the doctor, like, I think she's either just drinking too much water, but my wife mentioned potentially diabetes. So they ran a test after she used the bathroom like 4 times. I was like, I promise you, she can pee again. And then that's when they were kind of like, okay, so you should probably head to the hospital, not like later, but probably like really soon. So they definitely kept us pretty calm about the matter instead of having me sprinting out of the pediatric office. And yeah, took her to the emergency room at our local hospital where the staff was phenomenal. And yeah, we stayed for about 3 evenings. Yeah. And yeah, our new life has started.
Well, kind of to piggyback off of that, once he was at the pediatrician with her, they did urine tests and her blood glucose came back, I think, larger than 500, and the standard is between like 90 and 200. So they automatically flagged that and was like, hey, go to the ER ASAP. I was actually working from home at the time, so I dropped everything and got in the car and then drove 15 minutes to the local hospital, which is, they have a children's hospital as a part of it, which is fantastic. Like he said, they're great. Got into the ER immediately. They ran tests. It was really hard because she was crying for water and we couldn't really give her anything because they needed to run tests first. So that was really hard to see. But like you said, we were there for 3 nights, 4 days, and it was quite the experience. Do you want to tell me about your ER experience?
Absolutely not. But definitely, I'll tell them our new routines are, we're pretty structured beforehand, but now things have to be a little bit more tedious and meticulous with everything. So obviously, as you can imagine, with any type 1 diabetes, there's finger pricks and insulin injections, and thankfully she enjoys them and actually practices giving us finger pricks as well as our insulin injections as a playful thing. So she likes that, and since we've had experience doing macros, meal prep, all that stuff, so we have some previous knowledge of how to kind of count carbs and make sure that she's in a good standing throughout the day.
Yeah, what we didn't know is that we would have to do math to give her the right amount of insulin. So if you're watching this and you have somebody who's type 1 diabetic, we feel you, and I didn't realize I'd be using like a level 1 algebra trying to take care of my child, but it comes in handy.
Yeah, I don't know how to do mixed fractions. There's sometimes I have to do that to figure out ratios of food and
rounding up.
Yeah, I just use an app. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Yeah. But I think another one of the big reasons we wanted to start this channel is because we're so active as well, and we like to travel and do things. We wanted to also document this for any parents that might have any children that are type 1 diabetic, and just kind of give them like a little sign of relief, like, okay, we can still kind of do everything we did previously. Because we had questions and we had concerns, and we were definitely a little worried about, so what's our new quote unquote normal going to look like? So this will be a great opportunity to do so.
Yeah, so we'll see. The plan is to take you along the journey with us as we just navigate our new normal. Like he said, our daughter hasn't even been diagnosed for 2 weeks yet, so we're still very fresh. You'll come along and learn with us. We'll walk through the equipment, we'll walk through a daily routine. Like he said as well, we love to travel, so maybe get some videos of us traveling with a type 1 diabetic. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we hope you learned something, and we hope you feel supported by us and what we can provide.
If y'all have any tips as well, let us know. Again, we're 2 weeks into this game, so we're still figuring this stuff out. And then if you have any questions for anybody that's literally 1 day into the game, we might actually have a little bit of knowledge. So,
and if we get 50 views or subscribers, you will tell your ER story.
Bet. All right, that's fine with me.